Hello everyone and welcome to the Free Range Diva. Today it's Free Range Report Day, and if you're new to the channel and you don't know what that is, it is when I put several subjects together in one video because I think they're kind of newsworthy or interesting, but not enough to warrant a separate video on each one. So today is the third installment, and I have a few things that I want to talk about today, so let's jump into it. So the first thing I want to tell you about is a website called The Good Guide. Now, if you're familiar with the Environmental Working Group's database that you can use to search for cleaner, greener products, The Good Guide is the same idea. It is a search engine that covers cleaner products. They have a rating system just like EWG does. But for me, it is much, much easier to navigate and find what you want. I have often been frustrated by EWG because I can't put in the right search term that gives me way more information than what I was really looking for to begin with. I have some clips that I took of the actual site, and I apologize in advance. I haven't yet figured out how to do screenshots so that you get the whole screen, so I'm just going to show you straight off the computer. They rate over 75,000 products, and their rating system goes from 1 being the worst, or they also color-code it red, to 10 being the best, which is colored green. So let's say that you're doing a general search for shampoo, for example. You can filter the search by categories, like let's say you're looking for vegan or organic or PETA certified shampoo, fragrance-free, gluten-free, and then you can look at a full page of the different shampoos that come up in your search, and they've all got color coding, so you can easily find if you're looking at a bunch of red and suddenly you see a green, you can know to click on that shampoo. So I'm going to show you a search I did for Milani lipsticks. So you'll see them with color-coded ratings, and there is a cleaner green 6. So when you click on that, you can see first that general information about the product. In the lower left-hand side, there's a list of ingredients, and then there's a code for any troublesome or questionable ingredients in that ingredient list. If there are any certifications, you'll see, like here you'll see Leaping Buddy certified cruelty-free. There's even up at the top, there's a list of alternative products that are even cleaner. So here you have 2 lipsticks that are similar color to the one that I clicked on. And at the very top, there's a link to Amazon. So it's there so that if you want to go ahead and buy it, you can just one click and buy the product that you're looking for. I gave this a test run because I was looking for a navy eyeliner pencil, and I wanted it to be clean, obviously, and I was having trouble finding lots of blue, but bright blue or green blue or just not navy. So then I saw something from Earth's Beauty. I'd never heard of this site before, or this makeup line. So I went there, I liked what I saw, I clicked on it, and I bought the navy eyeliner. So it does work. It's a great, I encourage you, I'll leave the link to the site so that you can check it out for yourself, but I really, really am enjoying The Good Guide. Next, many of you are Ebates members. If you're not, there's a link in the description bar where you can sign up. But basically, it's a portal that allows you, if you shop through their portal to one of their recommended, like Macy's or Vitacost or whatever, you get cash back on your purchase. Well, recently I went on vacation, and I did not realize that Ebates also has agreements with your major travel sites. It's like Priceline, Expedia. So since I booked my vacation through Priceline and Expedia, I used Ebates, and I just got an amount added into my account this week from my hotel, and it was 5% off my hotel. My car rental, I got 2% off the car rental. The only thing I didn't book was my airline flight. Now I wish I had. But yeah, if you go to the travel websites, I just quickly on this particular day took a look to see what Ebates was offering in cash back. And at Expedia, it was up to 10%. At Priceline, it was up to 5%. At Bookit.com, it was up to 2.5%. Hotwire, 4%. And Orbitz was up to 7%. So this is like a great deal and a great way to get, make your vacation even more affordable. Especially the way it works is that you shop through Ebates, of course, and then once you've completed your trip, it takes about 2 months for the amount to actually show up. But if you check your account, you'll see that it's pending. The amount is pending until it finally does show up. And then the amount that cash back that you get, I guess, depends on what the cash back is they're running on that day. So if you haven't joined Ebates up until now, it's a great service if you, for example, are switching from, say, your internet provider, like from Spectrum to AT&T. You can get cash back. If you're adding Norton to your computer, you can get a cash back. So it covers a lot more than just your regular, like, department stores and, online retailers. So yeah, there's a link below. If you're just signing up, you'll get an automatic $10 off your first $30 that you spend. And then you too will get a link so that you can tell your friends about eBay and you can get cash back from them. So it's all good. eBay. Did I say eBay? Ebates. Ebates.com. Info below. Next up, I'm going to show you a little demo of a makeup technique that was requested by a viewer. Her name is Ruth Ann, and she saw my Mineral Powder 101 video and wanted to know how I told a story about a makeup artist that had applied the IT Cosmetics Celebration Foundation to me in a way that made it look flawless and gorgeous, and I had often had problems with that foundation, and so she wanted to know what that technique was. So I'm going to show you a demo of how she did it. The artist used these little, didn't use a beauty blender, she used these sponges that you can get from, I think, Ulta. I've had this for like years. But yeah, I think places like that, and they look like this, and they're actually cut into triangle squares. And so that's what I used, and now I'll just cut away to the video where I demo it and show you what I did. So you'll want to start by making sure that your face is got a lot of moisturizer on it. I'm using the Jurlique Day Cream, and it feels almost tacky, but you want your skin to be really moist. You wet your sponge and blot out the excess water, and then dip it in the product. I'm using a mineral makeup today because I don't have the IT foundation anymore, but any powder foundation this will work on. And then once you've got enough product on it, you simply push that into the skin. And you just keep doing that, building your coverage until you get the coverage that you want. If you feel like you want more, you just get a little more on your sponge, still damp, and continue building. And you can see I'm working on this area because I have freckles, and so I wanted you to see how the kind of coverage that you can build up even over, any kind of scarring or discoloration. And then once you have the coverage that you want, if you still want a little bit of a glow, this will, like right now my face is a bit damp, but once this dries, you can spritz on a mist if you like, a setting spray, or you can just, if you like the finish, because I actually like the finish of the IT Cosmetics foundation, then you can just leave it as it is. But yeah, that's a technique, and that's what it looks like. So yeah, the only thing that you have to really be aware of is making sure that, and she drummed this into me on that day, that your skin is well moisturized. She had a moisturizer she was going to use on me, and it was like the one from Trader Joe's, and I had already tried that, and it irritated my skin, so she ended up using my moisturizer that I brought that day, but she put a lot of it on, much more than you might think. You know, you want your skin to feel very almost tacky, but definitely, you know that you've got a lot of moisturizer on your skin. That way the makeup tends to adhere, and over the course of the day it just looks better and better as it just kind of becomes one with your skin and the moisturizer and the makeup itself. So that's the technique. As I said, you can build it up as much as you want to, and it always looks natural, it always looks like skin, and it really does have a nice finish to it. Next, I want to talk about allergyeats.com. This is a website for people like me or anyone who has food allergies, intolerances, sensitivities. You know that going to a restaurant to eat, especially one you've never been to before, can be a traumatic experience. At worst, you know, at best you'll end up at a place where the chef, where the wait staff is knowledgeable, and the chef will work with you to, you know, fix something for you that you can actually eat. I have on more than one occasion gone out to dinner with a group of friends and called in advance to find out what they had to offer for someone like me who eats corn-free. I have an intolerance, and you know, have been told we don't have, you know, I don't know, I don't know. And so I have taken, you know, hot tea with me in a thermos and just sipped on it while everybody else had dinner. It's not the greatest feeling in the world to be the only one sitting at the table, you know, and not be able to eat, but if you can't eat, you can't eat it. So allergyeats.com is a website where you can search depending on what your you know, food allergy is. And they have a list of, I believe it's the 8 most common. And so if you put in, you know, your gluten-free or your peanut-free or fish-free or, you know, whatever it is, you can search that way and it will bring up a list of restaurants in your area where you can eat safely. It is, I tried it. They don't have a listing for corn-free, but I searched anyway for restaurants that that use very little additives. And I found 3 restaurants in my neighborhood that I did not know about that will work with you. You know, are happy to work with you if you have, you know, if you have special dietary needs. It's information that you can use so that you don't get accidentally exposed to something that's going to make you sick. So I'll link it below. I highly recommend it. Check it out if you have food intolerances. Free Range Diva has a Facebook page, and on that page I pinned at the top a video that my former voice teacher had put up of this woman who, I believe she's in a Scandinavian country of some origin, and uses her voice and a very ancient melody to call the cows in from the pasture. The first time I heard it, it gave me chills. It is one of the most beautiful melodic tones, and then to see the reaction from the cows that are, you know, seem to be like far, far away. Suddenly they hear it, and you'll see them turn their attention, and they'll just come, you know, and cows don't really gallop. I don't know what they do, but these are moving pretty fast, and they just come right up to her and stop, drawn by the sound of her voice and the melody that she's singing. It's beautiful. As I said, you can go to my Facebook page, which is also linked below, and it's right at the very top, and listen, it is enchanting, it's haunting, it's it's just beautiful. So hopefully you'll go there and you'll enjoy it, and if you do, say hi to me and let me know you stopped in. Last but not least, we're going to end on a trip I took to the Fashion Institute of Design and Merchandising to look at their exhibit of the Emmy-nominated costumes from this year's Emmys, and I think Emmys before. Excuse the quality of the video. It is a bit grainy because inside the lighting was not that great, but some of these costumes are amazing. The detail that you know, go into building a costume for a period design. So I'm not going to talk that much about it. It was a great day. I'm just going to cut to the vlog, and you can see some Emmy fashions, Emmy nominated costumes from some of your favorite shows, hopefully. And I'm going to sign off now and just close with that. So until I see you again, everyone, take care, have a great day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye. Here's the video. Here we go. Here we go.